He was on MSNBC's Morning Joe this morning. He said this.
I spent a career carrying typically either an M16 and then later an M4 carbine. And an M4 carbine fires a .223 caliber round, which is 5.56 millimeter, at about 3,000 feet per second. When it hits the human body, the effects are devastating. It's designed to do that. And that's what our soldiers ought to carry. I personally don't think there's any need for that kind of weaponry on the streets, and particularly around the schools in America.
A word there from a very high-ranking recent party general. I suppose my obvious question for you, Joshua, is this: why would you want to give one of these killing machines to one of your children anyway?
First off, we don't own M4s or M16s. We own AR-15s and different variants of. They're not the same rifle.
Right, you know as well as I do that the AR-15 when it's modified can perform almost exactly like an M16, and we know that. And we saw with James Holmes, his trial going on now, and in Aurora, he was able to unload at least 70, possibly more bullets into a crowded movie theater in a matter of minutes. We know that. So the difference is almost indistinguishable in terms of firepower at such close range.
No, that's not even true. The weapon M4 M16 was designed to engage targets with precision at medium ranges, not for close quarters combat.
Right, but if you have an AR-15, whether you're at close quarters or you're 100 meters away, you're going to cause extensive and significant damage.
That's possible, true, but that damage is guaranteed to happen when people aren't allowed to carry a concealed weapon in a movie theater, or teachers aren't allowed to carry one in their school.
So your answer
that we love.
So your answer is that everybody in the movie theater would be armed with an AR-15?
No, that's not what I said. I said they should be able to carry such weapons. They should have that choice. They shouldn't be denied that right to self-defense because of the actions of lunatics.
Right, and again, I say this with respect though, that choice is fine, but if everybody exercises that choice and is legally allowed to do so, you could end up with every movie theater and every school and every church and every shopping mall in America with everybody armed with an AR-15 assault rifle and magazines that can kill 100 people in a minute. Where does that lead America to, other than utter Wild West hell?
All right, they said that's going to happen whenever Texas instituted its concealed handgun laws, and it hasn't happened. And in the Clackamas Mall shooting, there was a 22-year-old carrying a concealed weapon and presented his weapon at the threat, and he held his fire, just like happened at Congresswoman Gifford's shooting. There was a CHL holder there, and he held his fire. The American people aren't as gun-happy and trigger-happy as they're being painted out to be by the media. They are smarter than that. They know when to hold their fire. They know when to fire. And we can increase the chances of success for these people that get caught in these situations for their survival by education. We've got to stop making this a taboo subject to everyone because it's scary. We can't give up our rights because we're afraid.
Well, I suppose the only thing I would say to that is that I believe the rights of a 6- or 7-year-old child to go to school without the fear of being murdered, to me, exceed and come higher than any rights to own an AR-15 assault rifle. That's my point.
Well, period. I don't disagree with you. I don't think children should have to be going to school worried about being murdered. But we have to accept reality. No matter what laws we pass, Lord knows we have laws. And during the last assault weapons ban, it didn't stop Columbine from happening. It didn't stop the West Hollywood shootout from happening. These things happen. There are criminals in our world that we have to contend with. And disarming people and taking the AR-15s out of their homes isn't going to help. There was a lady in Georgia who shot a man 6 times. He laid down, cried, got up, and left. Now imagine if there were multiple attacks. She only had 6 bullets in her pistol. If there was more than one attacker, she could not be alive today.
Well, again, I would say that I can totally understand and respect that Americans wish to defend themselves in their home against intruders. I get that. I don't see why you can't do it with a handgun or a pistol. And the idea that you need AR-15s, you and I will have to disagree on that, because I can't give anything I would rather than give one of my children, can I say.
There's education. You have to teach them. You have to educate people. Ignorance is a bad thing. You have to educate yourself on the weapons.
Okay.
I mean, yes, they are dangerous, but they do have benefits, regardless of the evil one man consists.
Okay, Joshua Boston, listen, I have great respect for the service you've given your country, and you raised some interesting points. I don't see any benefit to a civilian owning an AR-15. I see lots of benefit to someone in the military defending the freedom of their country, and I'm sure you did that extremely capably, and I thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Coming next.